Yes, hello everybody. This is officially my first time on camera. Hello. I might sound a little different. I do apologize, guys. I am a little sick right now, so if for some reason I do sound a little different and I start like drinking water and whatnot, that's why. I feel a little weird right now, so I do apologize. Here we go. That's some good stuff. Alright, so other than the fact that like if I have some random like cuts and stuff, it might be because I'm coughing and stuff, so I do apologize. I've only had like 3 months to get this done. Like I decided to do this in like October, I think. Excuse me. I decided to wait until like last minute to do this. I don't know why. It's literally, let's see here, it's December 23rd. And this is going out New Year's Eve, I think, so I do apologize about that. I should have done this way earlier because I knew I always get sick around this time. I don't know why I just didn't do this earlier, but yes, this is my first face reveal. This is the first time I'm going to be actually like on YouTube. Man, that sucks. Okay. And I just kind of wanted to take this kind of video and make it like my face reveal as my like New Year's kind of resolution. If you haven't watched my first one, the first one is actually still up on my channel. Please don't watch it. I'm not gonna lie, it's not good. I just went back, I had to rewatch it because I couldn't quite remember like what all my like goals were, so I had to like write them down, and I was like, dude, I didn't start learning to like actually cut out stuff and start editing and whatnot until like way later. I'm just watching it, I'm like, wow, I've grown, even just in a year I've grown so much, and it's actually incredible to me just how much I've truly grown. But I kind of want to go over what they were, kind of what I do as far as my goals are for every year, and then kind of what I expect to do for this coming year, which is the year 2020. I still can't believe that. It still doesn't feel like 2000 was literally 20 years ago. I don't know, it's just weird. It's so weird to me. So I'm going to go over exactly what all 5 of my old goals were from last year for the year 2019. First one was get a video every day out. I should preface this by saying, I don't know why I always do this. I should say that I always do 5 goals every single year. That's just kind of what I do. So YouTube is no different for me personally. And every single one of the goals that I do are supposed to be things that I can actually look at the end of the year and be like, yes, I did it, or yes, I didn't do it. I like to measure them. So it's not something like I just want to do good on YouTube. Like, no, that's not going to be one of my goals. I'd rather it be like set a certain number that I think for me personally to say that I did good on YouTube. The other one is I always try to make them positive. So I always try to put a positive spin on it. I talked about this in the last episode, the last New Year's, the 2019 New Year's goals and stuff like that. I kind of went into a description of like more of why I do what I do and whatnot. I guess go back and watch that just for that specifically. First one is get a video out every single day. Second one was learn a new edit effect once a week. Third was do a collab with someone. Fourth was get a sponsorship, and 5 was 10,000 subscribers. So I'm kind of gonna go into each and every single one of them. First one, video every single day. Obviously I did not do that. I was doing that pretty like, I think I did that through, I want to say March, or it was through February, and I think March 1st was the first day I stopped doing that. I started my channel up June 6th of 2018, and from June, I don't know why I keep doing that, from June 6th through February, was it 28th or something, I had a day, English is so tough. I had a video every single day, and then it got to the point where like I knew my videos just weren't that kind of, how do I put this? It wasn't the quality that I wanted it to be. I wasn't having fun with it, and I just wasn't enjoying myself. Like the whole reason why I started YouTube is because I enjoyed kind of doing this. I love playing video games. I love editing. I'm actually looking at possibly doing that as a career for myself here soon, and I just wasn't enjoying it. Like it sucked. It wasn't fun. I decided it was best for me mentally, physically, all that kind of stuff, that I stopped doing that. Like I didn't want to do a video every single day. So no, I didn't do it, but it's better that I didn't do that. So technically I did not actually get that goal, but again, it was better for my mental health that I didn't do a video every single day. And honestly, it's better for you guys too. My quality has gone way up since then. I was essentially just doing, well, it's kind of funny because I'm doing this now. I essentially just only did like playthroughs and stuff like that because I knew I didn't have to put much effort into them, which granted, I mean, I'm kind of just doing playthroughs right now, but 2020 is, I've got a lot of stuff coming up, so be on the watch for that. My second one was learn a new edit effect once a week. Now, I didn't learn a new one once a week, but I learned a lot. I don't know how to really truly go back and measure this one, strictly because of the fact that like I've learned so many new effects in Premiere. I've learned Photoshop now. That's kind of what I'm starting to learn a little bit now. I've learned in general just YouTube kind of things I can do. Like I've started doing scheduling videos to go up and stuff like that so I can get them out ahead of time, because right now I'm sick, but the last couple Star Wars videos I've put out I did like weeks ago because, well, I mean, I kind of got lucky on that one, honestly. I was more planning it for Christmas, which this is technically going out New Year's Eve, so ignore that, I guess. But it's one of those, technically I didn't learn one every single week, but I would say that I've learned a lot of new effects and stuff like that. So I'm actually I like that goal. I'm gonna personally say I got that correct. I mean, you guys obviously can say no, but it doesn't really matter what you guys say because it's my goals. Third one is I wanted to collab with someone. Now, this is kind of the weird one I have, but you guys won't see it until the year of 2020. So this is kind of where I kind of got tricky with this one. So technically, yes, I did collab with someone, which I'm going to talk to you guys about at the end of this video, but it's not going out until literally January 1st, 2020. So I don't know how to, I'm going to say no on this one, just because technically I did collab with someone during it, but the video God, English is tough. The videos have not come out yet until 2020, so technically we'll put an X on that one, just because I had multiple other opportunities to do that and whatnot. Fourth one, get a sponsorship. That just didn't happen. I had a few people reach out to me and ask me, but I kind of decided no on those ones. Reasons I said no is because I just didn't feel like it was a great fit, and I feel like they were kind of, it was weird. It didn't feel like a true sponsorship to me, I guess. I don't know how else to kind of say that. I don't know. I just said no, so I didn't get a sponsorship. Could have, but said no to that one. And then the fifth one, which I had a feeling wasn't actually gonna go through, was 10,000 subscribers. If you guys watched that video, I remember talking about the fact that I knew 10,000 was gonna be insane. At the point I wrote down, I think I said I was at 251 subscribers. So at 251 subscribers, getting to 10,000 in a year that's a lot. Like, you have to have a lot, like at least one video that just goes viral. Like, it just has to happen. And unfortunately I just didn't have a video that just like truly went viral yet. And I kind of say, I talk about how you should always make a goal that is scary to you, one that like you're not sure you can get, one that you think is just over the top, that you're like, there's no way I can get this, right? And that way, if you don't achieve it, you at least tried to get there, and you got farther than getting to a goal that wasn't like, was kind of your true goal. But like, so this is always hard to explain. So I kind of made an analogy in there, in that video, that it's like, if you set a goal, if you're at like, let's say you're at, I don't know, 250 pounds. If you set a goal to get to 200 pounds because that's your ideal weight, then that, like, awesome. You can get there if you truly believe you can get there. But if you really wanted to lose like a couple more pounds and stuff like that, like you think 200 is a good weight, but you want more. If you set a goal to get to, let's say, 150. So if you get to the 200, let's say halfway through the year, and that's your goal, and that's what you set it at, more than likely you're just gonna stay at 200. Like, that's kind of just mentally, physically kind of how people are, kind of a thing, unless you're way more outgoing and whatnot. Let's say if you set that 150, you pass that 200 halfway into the year, well, you still got 50 pounds to go. So you might get to 170, you might get to 160. You're not gonna achieve your goal unless you really, like, obviously, like, you can reach that 150, but you surpassed the 200 and you got to 170 and got to 160. So no, you didn't get to the like insane goal that you set yourself, but you beat that goal by quite a bit more. And so I don't know how else to kind of explain it other than that. And it's one of those, I always like to put some kind of goal that is like way out there. So no, I did not get 10,000 subscribers. My true goal was to get to 1,000. which I believe at the time I'm recording this, I'm at 1,052. I surpassed it. I surpassed my true goal, my 200 pound, but I didn't get to the 150, not even close. So is what it is. I'm insanely grateful for all 1,052 of you. Insanely grateful for anyone who watches these videos. One of my goals that I was trying to think of a way how to make it a goal for 2020, but I could never think of it, so I was just gonna put in an honorable mention, is I wanted to grow my community. I wanted to start talking to more of you guys. I wanted to start kind of seeing more comments down below and whatnot. I want this, like, my comment section to kind of feel safe to talk to me. I read every single comment, obviously. I mean, just like one or two a video kind of a thing. Try to talk to every single one of you guys. If you guys see me on Twitter and stuff like that, which my Twitter is linked down below, feel free to tweet at me and whatnot. I love talking to people. I love just in general trying to communicate with everyone that is kind of there for me, essentially. Like, I want to be there for you like you guys are there for me. So honorable mention goal, because I didn't know how to truly make that like a goal that I could achieve. I couldn't be like, yeah, I want 5 comments every video. Like, that's not something I can really, like, I don't know, like measure, I guess. I don't know, it was weird. But we're gonna get into my 2020 goals for YouTube. First one is going to be, I wanted to become monetized. Now, I have surpassed the subscriber goal, which is the 1,000. The watch hours is where I'm kind of stuck at. I think I just passed like 3,900 not too long ago for hours watched. I believe it's a rolling 12 months as well. So I think I only have like 100 more hours to be watched and whatnot. So I'm pretty close, but that is my big thing, because once you like surpass those goals, you also have to apply to be monetized and whatnot, which I've heard is kind of a pain in the butt, but we'll get there. Like, that is my number one goal, is to become monetized. Number 2 is I want to stream at least twice a week. I got into a good habit of, I think I started streaming like once or twice, or maybe even more. I think I was doing like 4 or 5 times a week where I was streaming on Twitch, and I wasn't enjoying the games I was playing, and that was kind of the problem. But I feel with me having like a face cam and whatnot now, I would kind of be able to talk more to you guys. Like, I feel like you guys will be able to connect to me a little bit more than anything else. So I want to stream at least twice a week. I want to start, growing YouTube, and with what's supposed to happen in 2020, I really feel comfortable with like how YouTube is right now, but I also want to start doing Twitch as well, because I know that's a pretty semi-safe place to go right now as far as like monetary kind of things go. Third is I want to collab with more people. Now, obviously I've got the thing that's coming January 1st, 2020, which I will be talking about at the end of this video, so make sure you guys stick around for that. But I kind of want to, this kind of stems from the whole, what's called, English is just not my forte. Why am I drawing a blank on this? Grow my community. So this kind of stems from that. I want to collab with more people because I want to kind of start interacting with other people's communities and stuff like that. I want to start building mine, obviously, and then I also want to start kind of just getting my name out there, start, making new friends on YouTube. I love the fact that collabing with people, from what I've seen on other people's channels, is the fact that like you start to just build friendships. You start to be able to play games that you've wanted to play, but you weren't able to play because you didn't have enough people. Just little things like that. And that's why I love being able to collab with people, and why I want to collab with more and more people. I don't know what else to kind of say about that, other than the fact that yes, I do have the collab coming January 1st, but I'm not going to count that one because I've known that one ahead of time, so we're not going to count that one. I just want to do more people, so I'd probably say like at least one more person after this one would probably be my goal for that. Number 4 is I want to do at least one highly edited video a month. So what do I mean by that? So obviously I've got like my playthroughs that I've been doing. I've got some other secret stuff I'm going to be kind of talking about here soon, and just in general, I like doing playthroughs on my channel because it's a really cool thing. I love watching them on YouTube and stuff like that. Like, I love watching other people's like playthroughs of different games, but to do your own is it's just a different feeling. It's yours. You can do whatever you want in it. I get lost a lot. I make a lot of jokes and stuff like that, and in general, I don't know, I just like doing playthroughs. So one of the key things that I'm gonna try to do this year is make more of my highly edited videos, meaning I put a lot more effort into them, not just record this, crop out the stuff that you don't need and then put it out. It's more of a do several different, I don't know, Call of Duty games, Dead by Daylight, horror games, whatever it is, and put all the games next to each other, crop them out, put some music behind them, put more effects into them, all that kind of stuff. And then at least one per month, which I think is extremely reasonable. I was going to do once a week, but then I was like, it's a little tough. Number 5, and the last one, and the one that it's not really as scary, but I hate doing the same exact goal from last year. So I lowered it a little bit. This is my 200 pounds thing. I'm going for 5,000 subs this year. I realize that's still 3,948 more subs that I have to go. But the fact that I went from 251 this past year from when I made that New Year's goals video to when I'm making this one, I'm at 1,052. That's an 800, plus 801 actually, because I was out 251. Yeah, 801 exactly. From when I made that video, like in a year's span, the fact that I grew that much, I feel like it should exponentially kind of start growing here soon. So that would be my 5th and final goal. Now, we're done with the goals. I'm going to kind of start talking about what to expect from me in 2020. I will start doing with the face cam. There's a few reasons why I wanted to do face cam for a while, or didn't want to for some reasons as well, which I probably won't explain too much just for right now. But the reasons why I want to do face cam is a few reasons. One is because I really want to start doing horror genre games. I feel like my reactions, I've been told by a lot of people that have watched me play video games and stuff like that, just like my friends who've come over and we've just played and whatnot. They've been like, dude, you have great reactions to games. So I want to start playing horror games. Like that's one of the main reasons why I in general got like this. Like this is why I'm doing face cam for most of the reason. The other reason is I guess in general, like wait, do I have my earphone? I do not. Okay. Whew. Thought I did. I was like, wait a second. See, I'm one of those guys that like I can start talking about something, then one little thing comes in and it just goes the other way, like completely. I'm just like I don't know, maybe I'm just that. Am I the only person who does that? No, there's no way. That's a thing. It happened in Up. The dog did that. So I know I'm not the only person. I also am going to be starting a kind of new thing on the channel. I really enjoyed doing this with my buddy Marcus, which comes out January 1st, 2020. Will be my first episode of the Pokemon randomized Soul Link Nuzlocke, I think is what it's called, I believe. We are doing Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's my buddy Marcus. He's been on the channel multiple times before. His name is Marcus or and whatnot. I don't know why I said whatnot. It's what his name is. And we had a real fun time doing this. Guys, it's already done. It's completely recorded. Everything's fully like set in stone and stuff like that. So unfortunately, it was one of those like we didn't know how to do this, so we wanted to just bulk record ahead of time. We started in like October and we finally finished like I think a couple weeks ago, and it's December roughly, so it's already happened. So like commenting stuff like that probably won't do as much for you guys on that one. Still comment because we do obviously love reading those, but it's already done. We had a great time doing that, so much so that I think I'm gonna start doing my own kind of like Pokemon playthroughs and stuff like that, randomized. I believe they're called Nuzlocks, and essentially what it is you basically get like one Pokemon per route. It's the first one you see. If you kill it, it's dead. In general, if it dies, it's dead. If you like, I forgot like all the rules honestly, but most of the time it's a really cool thing. If you want to look it up and whatnot, it's pretty cool. With that being said, 2020 should be a fun year. I was kind of going into 2019 with YouTube of expectations of having this just take off, having my YouTube channel become my job essentially, because at the time I was like, dude, I hate my job, which I don't hate my job now. I left that toxic place. I don't want to talk about that, but ended up getting on a job that I really actually enjoy doing right now. So I don't get me wrong, if YouTube became my like full-time job right now, I'd love that. That would be insane. But I'm not in like a rush for this to be my full-time job. Like I understand the grind that happens behind it, the fact that you have to start growing your channel with, you know, from being a little tiny thing to make sure every single video, when people watch it, you know, they have to enjoy it, like for them to keep coming back. It's truly like a business, it's a product, stuff like that you're putting out. But with that, guys, that's gonna be my New Year's face cam reveal, whatnot. I don't know why I always say whatnot, I just do, that's just kind of my thing. That's like my go-to, like how people say stuff like that. That's kind of my whatnot thing, you know. But it's gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you guys for watching this. Thank you guys for watching all my other stuff that I've put out. It's kind of weird for me to finally have like me on the internet. I've never really liked doing that before, but it should be different for me, which who knows, maybe this is what takes me off, I don't know. But we'll see you guys next video, and hopefully you guys stay with me until next year when I come out with a new New Year's resolution and goals and whatnot, and follow along with my goals. I don't know why, but for some reason in my like thing with Marcus, my hair always just gets messed up out of nowhere. Like, it's funny because like I look at myself at the very beginning of the like episode, and then like I go to the very end and my hair is just like that. I'm like, I don't even remember doing anything with it. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. If you guys are new, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe to me as I continue to grow. Be a tremendous help. But as always, guys, I will see you next episode.